Max. Alright, so if you're not currently using one of these accessories, they're great for watching 3D videos and playing VR games. The one I'm going to be showing you actually comes with the controller, which I'm going to get into in just a little bit. Alright, anyways, we've got the Desktek V4 VR headset. This thing is awesome. It's going to have no issues fitting the XS Max, and it will work with other phones as well, so it's like a great, investment if this is like the first time you've really got into VR, especially with, your iPhone. Alright, so this one's got about 650, reviews on it. It sells for around like 30, 32, 33, 35 bucks. I've seen it at with the controller. If you get it without the controller, it sells for around $25. But enough talking about it. Let's get it out of the box. And if you want to check it out or learn more about it, I'll have a link down there in the description. Alright, the one thing that I really like about this one, I gotta say, is that it's just got a really nice design on it. So let's get it out of the box. I'll show you the controller in a second, but I really just want to go over how the thing looks. Alright, so it's got like a nice smooth matte finish on it. You can see the DESTEK branding here. And then of course, it's going to have a slot where you can put your phone in, which we'll get into shortly, but the slot's very easy to open and close. And of course, this one's really lightweight. It actually weighs 14.8 ounces. And I got to point that out. If you want to look for something that's lightweight, because you're gonna have this on your head and it can put some strain on your neck if you have it on for a certain amount of time. I've worn this one for 45 to 60 minutes, no issues, no strain whatsoever, and it's actually very comfortable too, which I want to show you. So when you put your face in this, it's gonna have some padding which goes along your face, and it's also got padding for the back of your head. So I mean, as far as like comfortability, it is awesome. It's also got HD eye lenses. There's an anti-glare coating on them, and they're pretty scratch-proof too. You can actually maneuver these eye lenses in and out. There's a couple different ways you can do that here on the top, as you can see, and you can also adjust the strap to fit your head, however you need it to. Now, I do want to mention the controller, because like I said, it does come with a controller, which is pretty nifty. You can use this thing one-handed, you can use it two-handed. Now, for your iPhone, I found this to work with some games. It will not work with all games, but that's kind of how these remotes have been for just about any of these VR headsets that you're going to get for it. So it does work with some. You connect it via Bluetooth. You can also use it as kind of like a controller for messing around with like music on your phone, but I'm just letting you know it's not going to work with all games, but it will work with some. Alright, so anyways, I want to put that to the side. Anyways, when it comes to putting your phone in it, which is what it's all about, you just have to open this latch, and then you can see there's some padding right here, and there's going to be a little slot for where you put your phone. So I'm just going to line this thing up perfectly, and as you can see, it's got no issues fitting. Then you close it up and you're good to go. So I'm gonna do a little shake test too to show you that the phone is in there really well. It's not gonna move around or anything like that. And then let's kind of get a cool look into it. Oh yeah, how cool does that look? Oh yeah, very nice, right? I've owned at least 10 or so of these VR headsets over the years, and I've been using this one with the XS Max. I've also been using it with the XR quite a bit. If you've never, used one before, I think this is a good one, because if you get it without the remote, it's only going to cost you 25 bucks. So I mean, the price point on it is really good. It's not expensive at all. If you get it with the remote, just be aware that it's not going to work with all the games out there. It does work with some, but you can also just use it as a remote control for other things too, which is cool. And yeah, I mean, I just think everybody should definitely have one of these for their iPhone. So it will work with the XS Max, no issues. You can see it fit it perfectly. It's got a lot of good reviews on it on Amazon. I give it a big thumbs up. Very comfortable to wear. If you have any questions about it,